come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He's been running the fast break his entire life. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing it left, dishing it right, making the right play at the right time. That's what Plainfield guards do. Let's see what the guards do down on the court tonight.
And Jay, we are ready to go. This one about to get underway. Philadelphia begins the game with the basketball. Simmons goes to the right side. Butler, that's off the side of the rim, no good. To Bradley. To Butler. Jimmy Butler missed his first. That one goes. There's a toughness he learned under Tibbs at 2 stops, and no question, that rubs off on younger players.
There is something that Jimmy Butler does that no other player in the NBA does. He gets into your psyche. He gets into your head each and every possession. He enjoys the process of the fight. Every single blow. There is a pleasure in the pain.
To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. Not going down here. Embiid to Simmons. The shot almost.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Clips able to recover. Knocked loose. Stays in bounds. Really good hustle. Howard. Bradley. And the rebound taken by Chandler. Anthony. Carmelo Anthony. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Not that time. And a putback slam.
Ooh, establishing the glass early. But the defense has to be better at boxing out.
Simmons to Embiid. Short jumper off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander to Bradley. Gilgeous-Alexander to Howard. Harris. Deep left corner. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
To Embiid. Butler. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I got ball.
Simmons with the denial. And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. Time to shuffle things up.
For Los Angeles, number 23, Louis Williams.
Trying to cash in. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Textbook Melo. Hand in his face, lets it fly, and scores.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that. That was nice.
From on the painted area won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Williams. Rebound cleared by Philly. Sixers control it. Embiid. They go down low to Simmons. Off the assist.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like, but guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the
What's
stands.
up, man? Go Eagles. 2 more days. Fly, Eagles, fly.
To Howard. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Lou Williams at the line for a chance at a three-point play.
How have you been, by the way?
83% free throw shooter.
I've been pretty good. How you been?
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Fultz into the front court. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Williams across the timeline. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. It's Embiid with the rebound.
I've been well, thanks for
Fultz with the
asking.
basketball. He'll run the offense. To Embiid. Can't connect from in close. Williams into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Howard. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Fultz to Butler. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Williams across the timeline. Shot clock's off as they search for a final bucket. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. And he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
The assist from number 8, Danilo Gallinari.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. It's the Sixers out in front.
Ben Simmons is starting to shoot more, not making them all, but I hear Sixers might try and trade him if he doesn't improve shooting. I hope no. Yo. I hope it's not true. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, I heard about that. It was in a recent article. I heard about it. They were talking, man, they were talking about trading Ben Simmons.
Both sides
if
getting
his
a
jump
feel
shot
for
doesn't
where this
improve.
game is going.
I know you're
No,
wondering why
it's
I'm
true. It's not a rumor.
Both teams came out in the
Yes,
first
I read
quarter
an article
and they
online. It's
executed.
true.
When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue
Probably
to bring
give
those
him another year
competitive
or so,
juices
you know?
into the second
They're
quarter.
probably
We're
give
going to
him
have one
another
heck
year,
of a
but
ball.
they're saying if his jump shot don't improve,
Nice
this is
finish
coming
at the
from the
rim.
GM.
Well, they have such great flow to
Elton
their
Brand.
offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Second effort. Yes, Marcin Gortat. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Bradley to Gortat. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And I don't want drama in locker room, cause I heard also Jimmy Butler isn't happy with
It's
Brett
LA
Brown in
Clippers
his
ball.
role.
Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
4-3. And the Clippers able to clear the
Well,
board.
Jimmy Butler's only playing another 4 or 5 years in his
Bradley.
career, and then that's it anyway.
That came
So,
out today.
The screen sets him up for two.
There you go.
Yo,
like
Jimmy
seeing
Butler
scoring
went
coming from
hard at
unlikely
Brett Brown.
sources.
Markelle Fultz. To Redick. From long range. That's
Well,
how
I
you defend.
mean, I don't know what to say
Has a
about
chance.
that.
Jumper's good.
You know?
Ed,
But
did you see what this
he ain't
pass
gonna be in
just did?
Philly for long if he don't
Now
get
it
along with
encourages
Brett
his
Brown.
teammates to move with more sense of
You know,
urgency
Sixers is
because they
Brett Brown's
understand that next
team.
time down the court,
And
they might
also
be on the
Elton
receiving
Brand,
end
the
of that.
GM. If Jimmy
he'll
Butler
into the
becomes the
line.
problem
There's
and
a
he becomes
very fine line
disrespectful,
between
he
maximum
will be
effort
kicked out of
and
Philadelphia.
carelessness. I'm willing to
Jimmy
live with a few
Butler,
mistakes and maximum
we can make
effort
the playoffs
than
and win
having to
without him.
constantly remind my players to close out.
I just hope Sixers don't fall apart as a team. That's what I'm worried about.
Right, the Sixers haven't beat we haven't beat Boston. And we haven't beat Toronto with Kyrie Leonard playing in there. So they want to get technical. Jimmy
And
Butler,
what's up, Nachos, by the way?
you know, I tell you one thing, if they get rid of Jimmy Butler, they better keep Ben Simmons.
3 for 3. Nice.
If they
Sup,
do get
MC
rid of Jimmy
Philly.
Butler, they better keep Ben Simmons, or it ain't gonna be good.
Williams
Joel
into the
Embiid
front
can't
court.
do it by
They
himself.
trail by 1.
He can't do that all by himself. He can't do it all by himself.
To Tobias Harris. Williams.
Can't
And
do it
then
all by
man
himself.
Three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun, but the homies
So,
can have
you know,
some.
but Jimmy
Everyone's
Butler-
getting a piece of the rock tonight.
He's good, man, but he hasn't been doing much lately. That's what I'm hearing. He hasn't been
Redick.
doing much. The Sixers
Still
lost
hasn't
to
hit from
Portland,
deep in
man,
the
by like
first
30
half. No
points.
good.
And they lost to Boston. So, I mean, Jimmy Butler.
Going to launch.
come on.
Beyond the arc. Off the mark.
Yeah, he had some
Embiid.
good games against Brooklyn Nets.
And the reward, a
The
couple of
Sixers,
shots
they're beating
at the line.
everybody.
Love the fact
Except
that
for
the shooter
Toronto with
created
Kyrie
contact
Leonard
on the
and
upward motion to
Boston.
shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Philly can't get past Boston, it's going to be a problem. They can't get past Toronto, it's going to be a problem, man. Because those are the teams that you need to beat.
And yeah, at times Embiid isn't happy either, like he got pissed at Ben Simmons looking
Joel
for
Embiid, couple
SATs
of
and
free
getting
throws
the
on way.
rebound
For his
against the
career,
Clippers.
77% at the line. First try, no good.
Yeah.
Did you see that when they bumped into each other?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it.
Second one's good. Splits
Yeah,
the
I
pair.
saw it, man. You know. I don't know what's going on, though. I tell you, I really don't know what's going
His
on
team
that
up
time.
by 1. The rebound belongs to the 76ers.
I don't know what's going on.
Anthony. And the rebound comes down to Harris.
But I hope they get it together, I tell you that.
Williams.
Embiid got upset because that's the same eye he had surgery on.
Off the mark.
Yeah, do
He's
you
made
think
those
there is
before,
drama
but
in the
that was
locker
well
room?
defended. To Redick. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from
What we
mid-range.
don't know
You
about.
see the great playmakers
Yeah,
see
there's
the
some
shot
drama in the
before
locker
it
room,
ever
you know.
happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the
Well, we're
necessary
going to see how the
adjustments.
next 10 games go
Here comes the screen.
for them. We're going to see how the next 10 games go.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
You know, we'll see,
The most
man.
important thing a shooter can do
At
is
the end of this
continue to
offseason,
shoot.
there's gonna be a lot
The
of
defense is
changes.
always going to give great effort,
gonna see.
but it's more of your psyche that goes
Gonna
into
be a lot
the
of
next shot
changes.
that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
You know,
Williams
But Jimmy
into the front
Butler,
court.
he can't
Counting
keep
down
jumping from
toward a
team to
minute to
team.
go in this first half.
he can't keep doing that. Ain't nobody going to want Jimmy Butler, man. If he doesn't work out in Philly, ain't nobody else. He's been on different teams. He's been a problem on different
Simmons
teams.
to Anthony. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound taken by Gortat. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces
Yay,
go
honestly,
the
if
other
we
way.
get bumped
Still,
out first
stay
round of
aggressive out there.
playoffs, I think Brett Brown should be fired.
you know what? The Flyers, we lost in the first round last year.
Tobias Harris.
Remember, the
trying to cash
Flyers
in on
lost to the Penguins.
three-point play.
They said everybody was
81%
throwing all
free
the
throw
cartons and everything.
Free throw
You
good.
agree?
They was
Finish
spilling
off
all
the
kinds of
three-point
beer
play.
on the ice.
The lead is up to
Yeah, when the
5.
Flyers lost last year in the first round, you know, they're pissed, boy. You
It's
know?
blocked.
We
Marching
lost to
toward
the
top.
Penguins,
That's why a rim
was a
protector is a
defeating
necessity
loss.
in this game.
you know?
Can't connect from inside. And he's going to the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2. Philadelphia 76.
Lou Williams. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw.
Cause some of Brett Brown coaching has been suspect.
And he makes them both.
Especially almost letting Suns come back after leading by 3-0.
Beyond the arc for 3. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
That was
Finishing
last
inside
game.
the paint on that one.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But
The
let's
damn
see if that
Suns.
confidence is still there down the stretch.
No need for that.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front.
Thanks, Ed. The Clippers have themselves a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 76ers are within striking distance at the half.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
Tobias Harris put in the hard work that's needed to grab all of those rebounds. He was a rock for his team.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander to Williams. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Lou Williams. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
The legend of Lou Will continues, and it only gets better in time. He is instant offense, and we've seen that this year when he dropped 50 points on the Golden State Warriors in a win. From having mentors like Allen Iverson to some of the biggest rappers in the game, there's no doubt he is a compilation of mixtapes on the court.
To Williams. Fires the 3. Not getting the bounce. Simmons. They'll go to Butler down low. Off the assist.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Harris to Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Old school equals high percentage.
Butler into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Embiid. Short jumper misses. Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Anthony. Fires the 3. No good. Clippers have the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander to Howard. Oh, denied.
As my old team, oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
But anyway, you gonna stream tonight too, JW?
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Simmons. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First one goes down.
Number 11, Avery Bradley.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Butler. Short jumper won't fall. Simmons with the denial.
Like do more of Steve, I really
and he
like
can't
this game,
keep it
I
in
don't
off the
know
block.
why
Man, that was
LOL.
impressive. Harris to Howard. Tobias Harris above the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Sixers have the basketball. Oh, Ben Simmons. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's denied by Embiid.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And scores. Strong take.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
No, I missed a short one there. Another follow. Stays out. Blocked by Embiid.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
To Simmons. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Philadelphia with the basketball. moving the defense. Butler to Embiid. Trying to cash in. Joel Embiid. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. Gilgeous-Alexander to Bradley. Gilgeous-Alexander lets it fly from long range. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Sixers call for time. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Fans, we're still accepting nominations for our community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations are on our team website.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. LA Clippers with the basketball. Bradley can't get the bounce. Redick. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
This quarter's in the books. The Clippers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers control it. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
To Redick. And he hits.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Bradley. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Missed it at the line.
Damn, let's go Sixers.
Bradley over to the right side from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Short jumper off the mark. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Bradley cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
And he finishes at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bradley to Tobias Harris. To Bradley. Shot from the lane won't go. Redick with it. The deficit now up to 5. Missed a wide open look. Oh, that's 3 seconds. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it around the perimeter. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Anthony. Markelle Fultz. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down. It's LA Clippers ball. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Bradley. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Anthony. Butler. That no good. Off the mark. To Bradley. Gilgeous-Alexander to Gortat. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Yes, Marcin Gortat. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Clippers have the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander, keep an eye on this guy. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Butler to bring it up. His guys down 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Jimmy Buckets really has an inspiring story. From being homeless at the age of 13 before moving in with a friend, reads like a basketball version of the Blind Side. That grit has become the fabric of his DNA. From Tyler Junior College to Marquette to the 30th pick in the first round, are you kidding me? To where he is now, Jimmy Buckets has had to earn every inch that this game has given him.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. Let's see what they come up with. Down a point here in the final minute. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Williams. To Bradley. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's now 4 for 6.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
He shoots and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? For 3. Not that time. He misses. Whistle blows. Intentional foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Now they get the intentional foul. He's going to have to earn it at the line. 2 huge free throws in a 1-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one by 3. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers edged out a close victory in today's game. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Clippers finished on the losing end of a close score. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Simmons.
Gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Clippers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.